Season 3 is out, and that also means new packs are out. Now, if you guys need the best snipe filters to make lots of MT for the new season, make sure you guys watch this video. And let's get into the first snipe filter. Now, the first snipe filter that I have is kind of like a budget filter. It's probably going to be the cheapest one that I have for today, and it's just maxed out lowest. So what you want to do is set the theme to maxed out and find what the cheapest card is. Now, the cheapest card should be around like 5,000. At least for me it is, and it's gonna be all rubies. So what I would do is just set the maximum bout at least like 1,000 lower than the cheapest card. So I would put it around like 4,000, and I would just keep refreshing anything that pops up as a snipe. Now on this filter, you're gonna most likely be seeing rubies. The thing is, since it's maxed out, you could see pink diamonds, amethyst, rubies. You can see every single card from the new packs. And yeah, this is probably the best budget filter in the game right now. The next filter that I have is amethyst maxed out. So you just want to put the theme to maxed out and keep the color on amethyst, and you want to find the cheapest card again. So we see the cheapest cards going for around like 10,000. So what I would do is set it to at least 9,000, and then I would just keep refreshing, and anything that pops up should be a snipe, and you'll make profit from. So on this filter, you guys can see Mutombo, this Kareem, and Alex Caruso. Now you want to hope that you guys can get Alex Caruso and Kareem, just because those two cards are selling more than the Mutombo card. But either way, if you see a Mutombo card, you're still making profit off of it, which is the goal in the end. Just got a snipe for you guys. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe on the video for that. But we got a Mutombo for 8.6k, and he's going for around 10,000. Now for our next filter, it's just diamond lowest. So what you want to do is put the color to diamond and find the cheapest diamond. So the cheapest diamond is going for around like 10,000. So I would just put it to around like 8,500, and I would just keep refreshing. Anything that you guys see on this filter is a snipe. Now the thing is, you guys can see every single diamond in the game on this filter. You're most likely going to be seeing the cheaper ones, but you could see something that's insane and make a lot of MT off of it. People are having lots of success on this filter. It's going to take a little bit longer than the amethyst ones, but you're definitely going to be able to make more profit from a snipe if you see it, so it's worth it in the end. But this filter still shouldn't even take that long to see a snipe on. And if you guys want to go for like this Nate Archibald or Andrew Wiggins or Aaron Gordon, what you guys could do is put the color on diamond and put the theme on maxed out. So what you want to do is find the cheapest card on this filter. Cheapest card is going for around 13,000, and you could just lower it down to like 11,500 and just keep refreshing until you see something. And in this case, if you see Nate Archibald, you still make profit off of it. If you see an Aaron Gordon, you're gonna make lots of profit, and if you see an Andrew Wiggins, you're gonna make even more profit. So this filter is definitely one to try out. So definitely give this filter a try if you guys can. It's definitely worth it, and it's a really good filter. And I got my first pink diamond filter, and it's just pink diamond lowest. So we're just gonna set the color to pink diamond and find the cheapest card. So the cheapest card is going for around like 41,000, 42,000. So I would just set the maximum bouts around 35,000, and anything that you guys should see is a snipe. Even if it's like a Kevin Johnson or any of the cheaper cards, you still make profit off of it. But the thing is, this filter is going to be kind of dry, and it's going to take a while to see something. So if you're not feeling that patient, I would definitely use one of the more budget filters that I showed you guys just now. But if you do have patience and not that much MT, pink diamond lowest is the way to go. So if you guys only want to snipe the Tim Duncan or the Ray Allen that just came out, what you guys could do is go pink diamond and maxed out, and go to the minimum bout and set it at 500, and then you just keep refreshing, and literally anything that pops up is a snipe and you want to buy it immediately. There's only two cards on this filter, and it says Ray Allen and Tim Duncan, and both of these cards are still selling for profit, especially this Ray Allen. This man is going crazy. Before you use this filter, make sure you have at least 100,000 MT, because that's what most cards will be thrown up for. Okay, the next filter that I have is pink diamond NBA 75th anniversary. Now this one, you're gonna have to go to the minimum bid and set at 500 and the minimum bout, and I would put it to at least 100,000. Right now there's only one card that's up. You want to try to get the minimum bout to as low as you guys can until there's too many cards that are popping up. Right here, this is like a 3 scroll. This is okay to sit on. Honestly, I'd rather sit on a 2 scroll than a 3 scroll. So I would just have to set at 97,050, and I would just have to scroll over 2 cards, because if there was a snipe to pop up, it would pop up after this Jason Kidd, so you would only have to scroll over 2 cards to get the snipe. And the cards that you want to snipe on this filter is this Tim Duncan, this David Robinson, this Ray Allen, and this Giannis card. Now as you guys can see, literally every single one of these cards go for an insane amount of profit, but this filter is probably going to take a couple hours to see something. So you're going to have to be extremely patient and make sure you have at least 100,000 MT. The next filter I have is center pink diamond, and then put the conference to western. Now what you guys can see is the 75th D-Rob, the normal D-Rob, the Sabonis dude, and Marcus Gasol. Those are all the cards that you guys can make a profit off of on on this filter. So what you want to do is set the minimum bid to 500 and the minimum buyout to at least 100,000 again. And right here, it's only 2 scroll, which isn't bad at all. But if you guys can get this minimum buyout lower, I would definitely do that. See right here, I can get this minimum buyout to 86,000 with only 3 cards that are popping up. So if any of the cards that are snipes on this filter pop up for 100,000 to 86,000, I'll be able to see it, which is a big advantage rather than only seeing cards that go for 100,000. This is a crazy thing. If I drop this minimum buyout down like 1,000, look how many cards are up there now. But yeah, this is a really nice filter. The snipes on this filter will make you a lot of profit, but you guys will have to have patience and at least 100,000 MT to use this filter. Now this is like the same thing, but what you want to do is put power forward, pink diamond, and Eastern. Now the cards on this filter is the Dolph Shays card, both the unmasked and masked versions in here, and there's the Giannis cards. There's the Mystic and the 75th anniversary one. So what you want to do is set the minimum bid at 500 and go to the minimum buyout and set it to at least 100,000. And like we see, there's only 1 card, and you want to try to get this as low as you guys can get it without having to scroll too many cards. Like I was saying with the last filter, this filter is going to be extremely dry as well, but if you do see something, you're going to make so much profit off of it, so it's definitely going to be worth it. And the Giannis is still in pack, so this is definitely a filter to sit on. And I feel like a lot of people do see Dolphs, so it's definitely not a bad filter to sit on at all. You guys will need at least 100,000 MT to use this filter, and you guys will have to have a lot of patience as well. And the last filter that I have is pink diamond, and put the division to Northwest. Now the cards that you guys can see on this filter is this Paul George card, which still goes for an insane amount of MT. This Ray Allen card that still goes for so much MT. This 75th anniversary Ray Allen card, which goes for even more MT. You guys can see this Sabonis card. I'm pretty sure he's still a snipe. I'm not 100% sure, but just seeing Ray Allen and Paul George on the same filter is actually insane. So what you want to do is put the minimum bid to 500 and the minimum buyout to 100,000. Just try to get as low as you guys can. Now this filter, like I said, you definitely want to have at least 100,000 MT, because that's what most snipes are going to get thrown up as, and you're going to have lots of patience, and you're going to have to spend lots of time on all of these filters. But if you do get a snipe, it's definitely worth it. That's all I have for today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe.